For much more on Scottie Scheffler, let's bring Bob Weeks into the conversation now as promised. Bob, yet another week, and Scottie Scheffler, the favorite again. How surprising would it be if he's not in the mix this Sunday?
Yeah, more surprising, obviously, than if he wasn't. He's had such a tremendous season. It's hard to kind of wrap your head around it. We saw that big sting, and he's won in 6 tournaments, a major at the Masters, the Players' Championship, which is as good as a major, and then 4 signature events. So 6 times this year he has come out on top in what is arguably the best field in golf that week. And so, there's almost a sense that he's hard to beat, that he's tough to beat, and that he's going to almost have to beat himself. Now, he doesn't have a tremendous record at the Open Championship. He's only played there 3 times, and he's done okay in the top 25 all 3 times, but nothing really stellar. He's never really challenged for the lead. So I think that's the one thing that makes me just a little bit edgy here, to think maybe he doesn't quite have the nuances down yet to handle a course like Troon. But it's going to be fun to watch him and see what he does. And he's just got to be dripping with confidence, and let alone his bank account. You talked about those 28 different categories. One of them is money. He's won $27 million in 1 year. I mean, that's almost ridiculous.
1 year, and we're still in July, Bob, too. And you mentioned all those wins, and he's done it with a lot of different variety. Does it at the Masters, does the Players' Championship, of course, is playing firm and fast. Now he's here at the Open. Obviously a totally different style of golf. How do you think his game is suited at Royal Troon?
Well, I think the biggest thing is that he's got to learn to kind of nuance things. At Troon, there's so many of those fairway bunkers that just eat you alive. So it's not a bomb it out there, hope you land it in the middle of the fairway and you're going to run, 50 yards. You have to be very strategic off the tee. Scottie Scheffler is just different for him. He's not a links veteran. He's got obviously some play there. He's got good caddies. He's got good feedback. He's got some people who will, put a game plan together. But it's not his natural sort of shakeout of a play. He doesn't at least have as much experience as a guy like Tiger or a guy like Rory. So there's still some learning for him to do. The thing is, if his caddy says, okay, I want you to hit this kind of shot, I think Scottie can hit that kind of shot. It's just about maybe how he handles some of the bad breaks that every player gets in there, and some of those, sidewall bunkers, and how do you play out and how do you recover from those things. But it's going to be really, really interesting to watch him and see what he does on this golf course.
And for Scheffler, his best finish at the Open is a T8 back in 2021.